It's a darker color. I don't know if you can see it very well. And this is going to be kind of like an experiment because I've never used this paint before. And then this one is a lighter color of the same color, but lighter. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it or not. It's got some white in it. It's got clumps in it. So I'm going to put the dark on the bottom and the light on the top. So I'm going to start like this and then go upwards. Maybe a little bit more. There. Make my line and then I'll put it on there. So then this one is going to come down this way. Thanks for liking the live. Let's see. I don't have this set out. No. Guess it's not going to work. Trying to set this up here. Let's see if this works. It's not working. Maybe if I go up here. It's not working. Okay. I want to go a little bit further on this one. I've got the dark, this one. To this one. That one has a little bit wider. This is looking a lot better. There we go. I'm going to try to get some of this paint off here. Move it around. It's looking even now. Now we'll do this one. I need more. Get my paint so it's all even. Before I put on the other color. And I'll put on the lighter color. Now we're going to put on the lighter color. Hopefully you'll be able to see. Hello, Auntie. Is it one Auntie 62 and Matthew? I don't know. Can you guys tell if this is a lighter color? To me, it looks lighter. I don't know what it looks like on the screen. Hopefully it will dry. The darker will dry darker. Just had some more white in it. Okay, I have this side. I will look at this side. So, dripping on this side. I have a lot of different blues. I have some sage I'm going to use, some light blue. I didn't want to use any gold for this, so I'm going to use silver. And I do have some rose gold that I was going to use. And I do have a pearl pink. Almost there. Now I'm going to try to get half this thing off. do see a lot of bubbles. Where's everybody watching from? I'll get some of this off here. Trying to even it out a little. A lot of people use the blow dryer to do this part, but I don't want to put any more heat on it than I'm going to. Because I've never used this paint before for a Dutch pour. And some paint dries faster. Okay, we got that so far. I'm going to torch it. Get the bubbles out. I have a booth set up next weekend for Junction Days here in our town. So I'm trying to get a lot of stuff ready to go. There we go. Thank you. Well, Missouri's not very far from me. What part of Missouri? Okay, I am going to start out with the Payne's Gray. And this with Liquitex. So I'm just going to follow the line. Straight down. Springfield's not very far. I don't think. Maybe 4. I'm like an hour from Omaha, Nebraska. I'm like on the border there. 45 minutes from Council Bluffs. So I am going to go this way. And then I'll go this way over here. I'm going to go up this way. know about this. I might just put a little bit, but I do want this color in here. This is I think, and it's burnt umber. Well, I'll have to go visit your lives. It's kind of sink in there. Have a good evening. Thanks. I'm going to share this out a little bit more here. If I can pick who I want it to go to. It's not letting me do that. Well, maybe it will. Let's see who else. Oh, it's just not letting me pick who I want. We'll start there. Now I do want to go. What this is? This is an unbleached white with pearl white. So I got those two colors. I want to go with the bright blue. This is cobalt blue. Camille. Is that how I pronounce it? I can't remember. Camille. How are you? I am doing a double base Dutch pour. Got 3 colors on here. Well, this will be the 4th color right here. This is a cobalt blue. Just making sure I shut these. I am going to go with a pearl pink. This is like at the very bottom of the bottle. Hopefully I have enough. It's gonna be close. I just got one more line to go. Shut it. Definitely end of the road. I don't have any more of this. There we go. Let's see, I have a pearl green. I'm going to put in there. Now this is a metallic blue. Because you just can't have enough blue. So what is your favorite color, Camille? I'm going to go with a light blue. This is like a leftover paint that I had. It's kind of a bluish gray. A lot of paint on here, so I hope that works out. And this is another color that was some leftover paint. Oh, it's really coming out. I don't think I want it that much. Okay. Now this is pink or white, I'm thinking. Maybe not. Hang on a second. Let me find it. Okay, now this is definitely a pearl white. And I kind of want to put this on the sides because I want it to be on the outsides of the blowout. So it's kind of outlining the blooms. This one's kind of at the bottom too, so hopefully I got enough. Where are you from, Camille? Nope, you're not there anymore. I'm gonna go with the silver. I don't want the silver. Where's the silver? I want it. Here it is. Okay, now we're going to torch it and blow it out. Let's see. That's not working. Hi, I've been sharing it out. Hopefully somebody would come in. I'm not very good at sharing out. How are you, Tanya? I'm just about ready to blow out. So I have a whole bunch of blues. I have pink. I have silver. I put pearl white on the outsides of it. I'm going to add a little, this is rose gold. I got so much paint on here. I have like 3 different blues. But I wanted some of this rose gold, so I'm going to throw this on there. I'll have some burnt umber and some unbleached white. And I can tell you, I'm going to need it. This is a split base. So this is the bottom part. And this is kind of an experiment because I've never used this paint before. So, especially with the Dutch pour. So I'm hoping it works. So the top part is the same paint, but I put white in it. Maybe I should have thinned it out a little bit more. I don't know. And I just put that. We'll find out if this paint works. This is the paint that I use to paint my headboard. So it's that Dixie Belle chalk paint. I mixed it with Floetrol. So I'm hoping it's going to work. I don't know. We're going to find out. I've never used Dutch or house paint for Dutch pour. It might work, but I'm just gonna kind of wondering how it's gonna dry. And these are both 12 by 24s. And I put water in them, but it seems like they're getting thicker as they set on this canvas, or they're drying faster. I don't know. I'm going to start on this side over here. The hardest part is going to be making the other side the same way. Now I'm going to try to make it this way. Oh, now look at that. I gotta do. I noticed that this paint is starting to dry really fast. don't know if it looks the same. Hi, William. Hi, French Hold. And hi, Tanya. So I'm going to bring in the sides. Tanya, have you ever used this paint? Can a Dutch pour or any? I put the pearl white around the edges. And I used the pearl pink and then the sage, pearl sage, Arteza. I like Arteza too. It's one of my favorite paints. So a lot of them are Arteza. And then most of the rest are either Pebeo or Liquidex. But we'll find out when this dries to see if we can use this paint, because I've never used this paint before. And I see it that it's drying like really fast. And I thought, well, I used it to paint my headboard and I would have the same color. It would match. So this is that Dixie Belle. I love Pebeo too, if it wasn't so expensive and hard to find. Where do you get yours? Yeah, I think I got mine off of Amazon. Actually, I think I've got some from Walmart online. It seems like Walmart's pretty cheap on some of that paint, but it's only online. Yes, it's hard to find them in that size. I did use the Pebeo Silver on this one. And then I mixed my own rose gold, so it's on that one too. See, it's already dry all here. It's completely dry. I think it's the paint. Like I said, I've never used this paint before, so. But I'd start on this one before it dries. I've I've never heard of anybody using this paint for a Dutch before, and I thought, well, I'll try it. That way I get the exact color I want. But we will find out when it dries how it looks. And I can tell you it's going to be a lot darker. Have you ever used Dixie Belle before, Tanya? That's what this is. It is a chalk paint that I mixed with the Floetrol medium.
Welcome, my friend Shile. Come in, my friend. Thank you so much.
because it's a house paint. That's why you're not familiar with it. It's an acrylic paint, but it is a chalk paint for doing woodworking. Or well, not woodworking, but for painting on wood. I've used it on my bathroom and on my headboard. But I thought I would try it on here and see how it works. Because I could not get the color, this color that I wanted. So this is what I used. So I'm hoping it dries good. But that's why it's drying so fast. So I'll have to have the dry results too. I'll have to videotape the dry results to see how it looks. But it's mixing really good with the other paints. Are you ready for tomorrow or tomorrow night? Is that tomorrow at 3, isn't it? two. For this one, or these matching set, probably 150. How much would you charge? Maybe 150 for each? That probably sounds better. Ooh, I do like the colors of this. I really like that rose gold and the silver. And it kind of looks the same. I don't know about in here, it's a little different. There's some spots right here. Looks like the wrong color. Get a base color. So the bottom is dark and the top is the same color, but I put white in it so it's lighter. So this one's going to dry, these sides are going to dry a lot darker. Hi Nova, how are you? Well, how much would you charge, Tanya? That's not covered over here. I have a lot of doubles, but not like this one. I'm really hoping that the paint turns out really good. That one is the lighter ones. I keep seeing sides that aren't done. I'm about ready to start giving mine away too. I've got so many paintings. And that's the wrong color. I'll have to bring you closer so you can see it all. Let me get the paint off my fingers. I will show you closer. I'm hoping it dries good, so I will take, it might even be dry by tomorrow the way it's drying. Let me plug this back in. This is an old phone and it never stays charged. There we go. Hi, Diane. I started out with Payne's Gray by Liquidex. And then I went with Burnt Umber by Liquidex. Let's see. I'd have to rewatch it. Let's see. Oh, I did Cobalt Blue was the next one. And that's Arteza. I used up all my Pearl Pink by Arteza. Then I went with a Sage Green by Arteza. I used a metallic A17 by Arteza. I also used this metallic, and it's like a 79. This was some leftover colors that I used. Another leftover color, it's like a grayish blue. Let's see, I used Pearl White on the outside. And I think I did put some graphite in there too, because I do see it in there. Or that's Payne's Gray. Oh, I also used unbleached white with some Pearl White in it. Pebbio Silver. And Rose Gold, which is 24 karat gold with copper with some white. Yeah, I'm hoping that it dries really good. Because I've never heard of using chalk paint for Dutch pours. So I'm really hoping it comes out right. I'm going to make room for it over here. I move this one. This one I'm getting glossed up. So I will move these over here. Maybe I should have moved the other one first. Okay, I got that done. I'm going to scrape up some of this paint first. I don't know if I should reuse it. I'm going to put it in a container just to see how it turns out. Because if it turns out really good, I can use the leftover paint. Maybe I should have used a puppy pad. Don't you use like brown paper? Is that what you use? Well, if you ever need some help with your Dutch pours, let me know. Because I'd rather do Dutch pours. Well, I guess I do a lot of blooms too, flower blooms. This is the first time I've used house paint for Dutch pour. No, I think I've used it before and it didn't work because it dried out too fast. But I don't think I used, I put Floetrol in this one. I don't think I used Floetrol in the other one, I can't remember. Paper, plastic, puppy pads. I'll use whatever. I'm not going to get it very good. I'm just going to wipe it up a little bit. So Tanya, have you ever poured paint on a skull? I gotta show you something. So somebody gave me this and they want me to pour paint on it. I've been scrubbing it up all day and I don't even want to touch it. So this will be the first and the last time I ever paint one of these things. It is a cow skull. I've seen people on TikTok when I was scrolling painting them. Yeah, I've been cleaning it up, trying to get this icky stuff off of it. I don't know why I said I would. I'm changing my mind now. Let's see. I'm not going to use that paint. Let me get some gloves. I was going to use some old paint that I had and just kind of cover it first before I pour over it. I don't know. A spot I see on this one over here. I gotta get. What would you do? Yeah. Should have been cleaned. Okay, I'm going to do some coasters. Let's start with black. I did these coasters the other day, but I used white. And I kind of wanted to do them in black, so I'm going to go back over and do the black ones. What kind of resin do you use, Tanya? Hi, Amanda. Hi, Diane. Okay. Okay, we got the paint off of this. I do them all at the same time. That way I can and get them to try to look all the same. Make sure I get all my edges. Can one of you share the chat for me, or share my live, so I can get a few more people in here? I'm going to try to use, I have some orange left over and yellow, so I thought I would do some yellow or orange with yellow flowers, but I'm going to use some green for vines first. And then I usually resin these when they're done. Sure, get all the corners. Gonna go with green. I have this clicker. It doesn't want to work. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Okay. So I'm just gonna go on this side and this side. It's got a little too much green on there. And then I like to have two different colors with green. So I'm going to go with a little bit of this. Where's everybody from? Hi Max, Amanda, Diane. So I am going to set for a few minutes. I think they dropped something upstairs. Last one. These will be the leaves. And then I'll put the flowers on top. That's set. Let's see, I need more paper towels. Yes, I was asking what kind of resin you use. Do you use the KS resin? Let's see, I don't know if I want to go this way. I think I will go inwards. If I want to go outwards, I think I'll go outwards. Like this. go with the flowers on top. With yellow. Do you use KS resin? What is it, KS? Put one right here. Start out there. I might put one in the middle later. Let me see how far these go. Go with orange. Oops, I touched that. So go with silver or gold. This gold K resin is more expensive. I've used Let's resin and I think it's called something boat, but I can't remember what it's called. I think it's Total Boat. I liked it better than the Let's resin, but I don't know. I kind of wanted the heat protectant. I was doing 6x6 tiles. Let's see. I am not going to use this. Hang on one second. Yes, I have troubles with resin, mainly pulling from the sides. And I usually don't resin my paintings. I just resin my coasters, the tiles. Let's see. Let's track of where it was. Tanya, do you do tiles? Oh, yeah. I do the 6x6 and then the 4x4. So the gold that I used was a cell activator also. So it was the black and the gold. I think I'm gonna have to spin this because there's a lot of paint on those. Just to get some of it off. I think that will do. So now I need to figure out where I'm going to put these. So these are the white ones I did. And I kind of wanted to do them black. With the black base. The white ones are dry now. So I'm going to switch those out. And I'm going to put looks on them. Yeah, I liked the white background, but I just wanted to see what they would look like in the back, black. Kind of like sunflowers. I think the other ones I did 3 flowers. I did these flowers way too big. So I'm not going to put another one in there. One more. Not too fond of working with black paint. It stays on your fingers forever. Hi Sherry, how are you? We were talking about resin. Do you resin your paintings? I don't resin my paintings. Get these sealed. Sherry, I'll have to show you my Dutch pour. I just did. I did just do some posters. Sherry, have you ever used chalk paint for Dutch pour? Well, I wanted a certain color and I couldn't get it, so I used the chalk paint that I had and I mixed it with Floetrol, and I did a Dutch pour with them. I'll have to show you. Well, I had a split base, so I had one color and then I added white to the other part. I don't know if you can see it very good on the camera, but it's two different colors. Over here, I used Dixie Belle Dusty Blue. And I got these switched around here. Hang on one second. Let me think about how this goes. Hang on one second. Right up. Oh, make you fall. So we're going to switch this around. Oh, I'm touching it. We're going to do it this way. Put them up here upside down. There we go. About had a heart attack. Okay, now this one goes this way and then back down this way. So this is the darker one down here. These are the lighter. I know, it was making me nervous. But I had to have it just right. And then I did the orange and yellow. I did these Tuesday. These are those glow in the dark paints or neon paints, I think. I did those. I'm hoping they glow. I did that one too. And this one is the one I did the other night, and it's getting resin on it. Or not resin, but varnish.